guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make an easy yet delicious oven roasted chicken. So for this I'll be using a whole Tyson chicken, and I have 1 tablespoon of my Haitian spice. I do have a video up on this channel showing you guys exactly how I make this spice. I will leave the link for that video down in the description box. And I have 1 lime I'll be using to clean my chicken, 1 lemon, and I have 2 medium-sized onions and 1 head of garlic, some rosemary, and I have about 5 carrots that I'll be using, and some cooking twine to tie the chicken up with. And I have some homemade herb butter that I did. I do have a video up on this channel showing you guys how to make herb butter, except this one I added some garlic in it, so you can choose to add the garlic or leave it out if you wish. And of course some salt and pepper that I'll be using. And I'll be using an iron skillet to roast the chicken in. This is a 13-inch iron skillet. And please check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys how I clean my chicken. I'm not taking you guys over to the sink just because I don't want to move my camera. So I went ahead and cut my lime, and now you want to go ahead and take a small knife and remove all that stuff inside the chicken. So all that stuff inside the cavity of your chicken, just go ahead and remove them. Of course, this would be easier if your chicken was cut, but in this case we are making whole chicken. So just try to clean it as you would as if you were making cut up chicken, I guess. So just make sure you get everything in there. Remove all that stuff out. All right, this is looking pretty good. And now you want to take your lime and squeeze some of the juice inside and really rub inside of your chicken with that lime to clean it. And this will enhance some really great flavor to your chicken as well. So just really rub it in. As you're rubbing it, squeeze some of that juice out of it, and then I'm going to take the other half to just clean on top of my chicken, and of course squeeze out the juice as I mentioned. Make sure you get the wings and the back of the chicken. And I like to remove this yellow part here on the chicken as well. So just take your knife and kind of run over it. As you can see, it should peel right off. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and rinse the chicken under some hot water and then pat it dry, so then we should be ready to stuff the chicken before we bake it. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it under some hot water. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took about 3 slices of my lemon. I'm going to use the other half to garnish my chicken once it's done. And I went ahead and cut my garlic into 2. I split it right down in the middle. I didn't bother peeling it just because it's going inside the cavity. And I went ahead and cut my onions into 4 quarters. So now I'm ready to stuff my chicken. And I did went ahead and drizzle some olive oil inside on the bottom of that pan. So now I'm going to take my cut carrots. I just peeled them and cut them into no fancy shape, just whatever shape you want to cut them. I just want some roasted vegetables on the bottom of my pan. And I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the onion and put it underneath, just as a base to hold my chicken. Just like so. And now you want to put in some salt. Again, the amount of salt you use is totally up to you. Just something to season my veggies, and some black pepper as well. And then I'm going to just give them a little toss. Make sure everything is coated. And then now you want to go ahead and grab your chicken and season your chicken. I'll season the backside with some salt. Be very generous with this, you guys, because you're going to roast this chicken. So you're going to need a lot of seasoning for this chicken to taste really, really good. And now I'll take my Haitian epis and then season inside the cavity of my chicken. And then I'll stick some on the inside. And you can use your fingers to kind of pull the skin from the chicken so you can have a pocket, right? Just like this. So I'll just use my fingers. Don't be rough because you don't want to rip the skin of your chicken. Just season the outside just a little bit. My main focus with that Haitian epis is to be inside of my chicken. Just like that. And then some salt. And then some black pepper. Make sure whatever utensils you are using, you guys, you're not sticking them back into your salt and pepper, because we are working with chicken and you don't want to get salmonella. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my onions and just put it inside of the cavity of the chicken, and take my garlic, stuff it inside as well. And I cut my rosemaries into 4 pieces. I'm going to also shove it inside. And then last, I'll take my lemons and put them inside. I have 1/4 of onion left that I didn't think would make it. And then I'm just going to take my cooking twine. That's why you want to make sure you cut everything you are going to use ahead of time, because I don't have nobody else here to help me. That way I don't have to be running back and forth trying to touch things. So just put the 2 legs together and tie them up. Nothing fancy, just like this. So make sure, again, you create a nice bed for your chicken. And then now I'm going to take my garlic, my herb butter, not garlic, and just stuff it in those pockets. Just like this. Try to get in every little corner you can possibly get into. This will be a nice dinner. If you don't want to make a turkey on Thanksgiving, you can definitely make a chicken. If you have a smaller family, or if it's just you alone, you don't have to buy a big turkey for yourself. And then I'm going to place some of that butter on top and on the wings, and try to tuck the wings in just like this. Well, mine don't want to stay tucked in. There you go. Just like that. And then I'm going to save some of that butter to brush on top of it halfway through the cooking process. So now you want to make sure you preheat your oven at 425 degrees, and we're going to cook this for an hour and a half. All right guys, my chicken is all done. Just to double check, I'm going to use a digital thermometer to check if my chicken is completely done. You want this to read 170 degrees, which is a perfect temperature for a well-cooked chicken. You do not want your chicken to be undercooked at all. So I'm just waiting for it to reach to 170. Then I know it's done. And as you can see, it's 170, which it just dropped. But my chicken is cooked perfectly. I'm going to cut a little piece of it just to make sure. Or if you don't have a thermometer, you can just cut the thighs. If the juice of the chicken runs clear, that means the chicken is done. As you can see, there's no blood running through here. It's nice and clear. So I'm going to cut a little piece of it just to try it. If you haven't, please go like my Facebook page and also go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and come snap with me on Snapchat. I will leave the link for those down in the description box for you guys. I want a little bigger piece. There you go. So I'm going to give this a taste. It is so nice and crispy. I would eat more, but I have to save this for dinner tonight. I do have company coming over for dinner, so I have to save this. But this will do it for this video, guys. Please do try this video over the Thanksgiving or Christmas holidays. If, like I said, if you don't like turkey, this will be a great alternative. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and please share these videos with everybody you know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.